Are home prices going down in San Diego? This is the question I get all the time. And I wanted to make this video so that you had real information so you could make the best decisions for your life and your future. Hey, I'm Tristan Campanella, and I bring you lots of videos about San Diego. And I'm making this special one about the San Diego market. Right now, let's take a look deeper into the actual numbers and the MLS. The data is the thing that we need to go based on. Definitely not the clickbait that we see on other YouTube channels or even realtor.com or Zillow, but we will talk about them. So let's start here. Let's take a look at our San Diego MLS report from last month for this month. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be looking at two different categories. Number one, detached family homes, so single family regular homes. Number two, attached family homes, condos and town homes. Now, oftentimes when you're seeing how if home prices are going up or down, they take both of those numbers and put them together. So we're going to start with them separate so you can see how each one is doing, and then we'll put them together. Remember, San Diego is a very micro economy, meaning each area has its own ups and downs in the housing market. And even as far as a zip code can change that. We'll dive into that a little bit later here. So here we go. We're looking at our detached family homes. We have lost 2.9% here in year over year to from we're still over $1 million. So that's something to think about when you're buying a home in San Diego. According to the MLS, we are over $1 million in median home prices. Okay. The other numbers we like to look at is we're going to look here at new listings. We have 9%, a little bit over, new homes that have come to the market. So more homes have come to the market. That's pretty traditional. It is spring market. But look at this, guys. We have a 20% jump in closed sales. So that means buyers are buying, even though the interest rates are up. So, it's San Diego. More people want to move here. People need to buy houses. They want to build equity. They want to build wealth in their future. So we're not seeing, people not buying. People are buying. The other number I like to look at here is the percent of original price received. If a home lists for $1 million, are they getting $1 million or are they taking a less offer? So we're only seeing that sellers are taking 98% under their asking price. That's really good for sellers right now. That means that they're not negotiating that much on pricing and buyers are receiving that well. That doesn't mean that they're not giving concessions of another kind, like closing costs or buying the rate down. So that's something to consider. And if you don't know what that means, just go ahead and shoot me a message or drop a comment and I'll let you know how that works. We're going to move on here to, but the number one thing, sorry, totally forgot about this, as inventory. So we are down again in inventory, 16% from last year. So we only have 2 months of inventory for single family homes. And mostly this is because we're just not building anymore. We are kind of locked in and, we're not building any more single family homes. So this keeps our prices pretty high here in San Diego. Our attached homes, we have gone up 3.6%. So that's really carrying the market. That's telling me that buyers are shopping for more affordable homes. But look at this number. Their new listings, oh my gosh, so low. Only 845 came on the market last month. That's really low. Again, low inventory and a little bit lower on the list price to sale price ratio. Maybe there's a little bit more negotiating happening here. So I want to show you just how localized this can be. Okay, we're going to take a look here at our Market Watch report. This is going to break down all of the areas within the county here, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Not that big. All right, so you can see each area has its own numbers. Now, these are the numbers together, attached and detached homes together. We're down in everywhere but North County. North County is carrying us. And we are up when we average everything together. So, attached, detached, all of the areas, we're only up 0.7% to $911,000. Now, that's not detached. Detached is over $1 million. This is the accumulation of all of the different kinds of housing together. Okay. So we can go even further, and you can see here how localized it is, zip code by zip code. Some areas going up 3%, some areas going down 38%, some areas, jumping up, some areas staying relatively flat. So if you need to know your zip code or the zip codes that you're maybe thinking about buying a house in, or maybe you're open to different areas to buy a house in, this is a really good report to look at, so you can see, oh, maybe I can get a lower price right now in this area that I was interested in. So this is a really good way to think about that. Okay. Again, so you can see our North County numbers that's kind of carrying the rest of our areas here. Okay, so that's important to notice and look at. Let's look at our monthly indicators. This is going to be for more like US right here. So US had an unexpected rise in closed sales of 1.7%. So people were still out shopping for houses, no matter, even though the rest of the world and we're at war and all these things are happening. So was surprising for everybody. Rates went up, and that's definitely surprising. We had a 12% increase for detached homes, but decreased homes went down a little bit for the amount of sales. So it's really, again, surprising. And I would say the things to watch right now are the different areas that you want to watch. Additionally, what we're really seeing is just this real flat market. I wouldn't say stable, I would say flat. Not a lot has happened right now. Okay. Now, Realtor.com has its own algorithm. We were showing around 900 and something for this median home price. They're showing right at 900. Rent is about 3.1. And they're showing overall a decrease in 5%. I'm not showing that when you factor everything in, but inventory does remain really tight. And rentals should be coming down a little bit. So that's pretty good for people. Month over month, prices did rise according to Realtor. Again, I'm showing only a 0.7%. And year over year, rents went down 2.69%. Okay. So if we're looking here at prices, let's see, these are the different years, right? You can kind of see we had a little bit of this is how many homes sold, but for the last year we're just this really flat line. Okay, that's not good or bad, right? I'll put a link to this as well into our my description below. And then we can even pop into, Redfin has a pretty nice report. So we can say Redfin, San Diego market report. Again, whatever you choose to get your news in, make sure you're looking at numbers. And if you're not looking at the MLS and you want to look at one of these reports, just take it with a grain of salt and watch if the numbers are going up and down. So you can see they have 929,000. So they have some different numbers in here. And I like to look at this. You can just see flat, 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 flat. Not much is happening here. Okay. That's not bad or good. It's just what it is. I will say that there are homes that are sitting on the market for sure. We're still seeing a lot of homes that are getting multiple offers, but we're seeing some homes that are just sitting on the market. And that's mostly due to overpricing the house and the house not being prepared, the house not being ready. Okay. Gotta get this house so ready, so desirable. You need to plan on putting a little bit of money into getting your house ready to sell. And I can guide you in that, or any good real estate professional can help you with that. Okay. I always love to see where people are moving to San Diego from, right? So let's see, moving to San Diego, they are coming mostly within San Diego, okay? Mostly from up here. And then a few people from the East Coast come this way, right? But moving, and the people leaving San Diego, look where they're going. They're still staying in the West Coast. We see a lot of people going to Idaho. We see some people going to Nevada, Utah. A few people let this, yeah, Nashville. Nashville's a big one. And then Hawaii. Okay, these are the big numbers here. This is where people are moving from. We talked a little bit about the market insights. Okay. Let's see, top 10, love that. Climate, transportation, schools, all of those fun things. You can check out some of my other videos about that. So the number one thing for you to do if you have questions about the market is to reach out to your real estate professional and ask questions. That's what we like to do. We like to answer questions. We like to be of service. We like to help you understand this market. So thanks so much for watching. Please click that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the very next video.